Laura here, just checking in. Today's topic is about fear and how, if you let it control you, will it take you down the wrong path? Obviously, it can. And the reason fear can be so paralyzing is that, we are so surrounded by and inundated by so much bad news. I oftentimes will get the question, Laura, did you hear about this guy this madman that had 3 women captured over the course of 10 years, and they finally found out, who he was. And oftentimes my response to questions like that is usually no, I didn't, because I don't listen to the news. I don't inundate my mind with the news. However, that being said, there's so much negativity that surrounds us on TV, magazines, social media networks. I don't think you can even escape it. So I don't even think I have to listen to the news. But my point on the matter is that the more you inundate your mind with negativity, which 90% of the time bad news is, the more you're going to breed that sort of mindset. You understand what I mean? I hope I'm clear on that. In that all you're thinking about is negativity, and so that's because that's all you know. It's almost like brainwashing yourself. Subliminally, you don't realize it, but subliminally you are manipulating your mind into thinking negative thoughts, which breeds hopelessness, which breeds, fear, which breeds all of these things that are associated with fear. And one of the ways that I've been able to overcome this is doing quite the opposite and inundating myself with more positive things that are going to serve purpose in my life. And those things are what we call an invisible counsel. And I learned this from, as you guys already know, the Think and Grow Rich book. It's one of the very key points in sort of getting to where you want to be in your life. And part of that is those invisible counsels, as Napoleon Hill had, were people that he referred to for guidance and helping him move forward. And for me, those people are, just to name a few, Napoleon Hill obviously being probably at the top of my list, Anthony Robbins, Paul Hutchings, Mike Hobbs, people that I listen to and surround myself and inundate myself with daily, regularly, if not daily. So that's all that I really do affiliate with in terms of exposing myself to news and being able to inundate my mind with what's going to serve me and what's going to serve others. And in fact, because the fact of the matter is, the more I serve myself, the more I can serve others, right? So the knowledge, the whole idea of knowledge is power is just that. And I don't mean it in the academic sense of the term, but rather knowing more about oneself, learning about one's fears, learning to overcome them. Your counsel, your invisible counsel, will help you get through that because you're inundating yourself with positive mindsets and like-minded people who are trying to get to whatever their goal they're trying to get to, and they're sharing it, and what they share is what they learn, and that's how you learn in turn, right? So I mean, one of the great examples would be, I always mention this, is about my fear of doing videos, and they're unrehearsed and sort of just kind of say what's on my mind. And for the longest time, I cared about what other people were thinking about me, and how are they going to think, and what are they going to get out of it, and that sort of thing. And I just stopped that after a while, and just realized that the more I do, I'm never going to get over that hump unless I just started making videos. So that's what I've been doing. So I imagine over time I'll stop making the same mistakes that I make. And the old saying, practice makes perfect. So that is what I'm doing. And that's just one example of not letting fear inundate you. The idea, guys, is to have that invisible counsel. And for you, just go home, make a list and jot down of people who are influencing your life on a daily basis, on a regular basis, to get you to where you want to be. Who are those people? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it, and are they, and we talked about this last time, are they equipped to be able to help you with that? And no putting down your mom and your dad. And from everybody, you take a little something, right? Because I know from my mom, I take quite a bit. She's a strong woman, but I can't take everything from her. And there's a lot of things that I can't take from her. So I get that from other people, like Tony Robbins or Paul Hutchings or Mike Hobbs. You know, these are people that are influenced who are going to get me to where I need to go because they have already been there. And so they've already paved the way for me to get there. So all I have to do is follow that path. So no, I don't listen to news. I don't think it's going to serve me. I don't think it's going to serve anybody else for that matter. Now, I'm not saying I never listen to news. And as a matter of fact, it sort of catches up with you because I'm on social media all the time. So people are always posting stuff. And, you know, at some point you're going to hear about it. The girls will hear about it from school and they'll come up to me about it, or I'll see it on social media. So I don't think you can really escape bad news. That's how inundated we are. So I don't need to read about it in my daily paper, watch it on TV, read, you know, and so on and so forth. So just try and keep that to a minimum and get through if you can get through and embrace your fear, because what happens with your fear is it can make you or it can break you. And if you take it upon yourself to say that you're going to get through your fear, you're taking that next step to where you want to be. If you don't take that step, you're only going to go backwards, because the thing with fear is you get stuck, and not only do you get stuck, but fear grows more fear. So you get paralyzed. All right. So it's important that if you have a goal, that you start taking the steps, like having the right mentors or your invisible counsel. Make a list so that you have something to refer to on a daily basis. Do your audios, do your videos, you know, read your self-help books, and that's what you need to be inundating yourself with, so you can take action and get to that point that you need to be. So the road of fear doesn't have to be fearful. Okay, you can actually rise above it. So with that being said, guys, this is Laura signing out. See you on the next video. If you want more information, please be sure to like, share, and comment. All comments are always welcome. Talk to you soon.